My name is Lieutenant Dr. J. Chinna, Assistant Professor of Commerce, AB Government Degree College, Jangaon. Today, I want to tell a topic on Introduction of Business Organization. The human wants are directly dependent upon the socio-economic environment of the country. Human wants are unlimited and ever increasing, and means of satisfy such recurring and ever increasing wants are limited or scarce. This multiplicity of wants prompts human beings to undertake certain activities whereby they can earn money and satisfy their wants. The satisfaction derived from the fulfillment of such wants is termed as economic satisfaction, and the activity performed to achieve such satisfaction is called the economic activity. The economic activities again divided into three parts. Number one is profession. Profession means can be an occupation and economic activity under which a professional undertakings to render specialized or expert personal services to his clients in return for fees. And another economic activity is employment. Employment means an economic activity under which an employed person undertakes to offer regular services to his employer as per the terms and conditions of the services in return of wages of salaries. And third economic activities is business. Business means an institution organized and operated in order to provide goods and services to the society. Under the incentive of private gains, business activities are broadly classified into industry and commerce. Now, I want to teach about concept of business. Concept of business divided into few parts. Business facilitate transfer of ownership of goods. Business includes trade and aids to trade. Profits is primary objective of the business activity. The activities of a business enterprises are recurring in nature. A business in economic as well as a social unit. The purpose of business must be ethical and should be recognized by law. These are the main concept of the business. The concept of the industry. Industry refers to the production of economic goods, either material or a service within an economy. It creates farm utility. Basically, industries divided into three parts. Number one is genetic industry. And second is manufacturing industry. Third is construction industry. And fourth one is service industry. Concept of the commerce. Again, commerce divided into two parts. Number one, trade, and second one is aids to trade. Trade means the exchange of goods and services, and aids to trade is it should be help to the commerce like trade, banking, insurance, transportation, warehousing. Now we have to discuss about the business concept. What is the introduction of the business? Business basically defined by P.F. Drucker and B.O. Wheeler. According to P.F. Drucker, an organization that fulfills itself through making a product or services is business. According to B.O. Wheeler, it is an institution organized and operated to provide goods and services to society under the incentive of private gain. These are the main introduction of the business according to two authors. What are the features or nature or characteristics of the business? Number one is transfer of ownership. Exchange is the essence of any business activity. Business facilitates transfer of ownership of goods from producers to consumers for money or monies worth. Business houses provide satisfaction to consumers through the provision of farm utility, place utility, time utility, and possession utility under the incentive of private profits. And second nature of the business is profit motive. Profit is essential for the very survival of the business units. The varieties of goods of services units such as survival, growth, expansion, social welfare, welfare of workers, etc. cannot be achieved unless the unit is economically viable. A loss making unit is least capable of fetching any assets to be society and thereof would be closed down by the society itself. And third nature or characteristics of the business is continuous and recurring. The activities of the business enterprises are recurring in nature. And fourth characteristics of the business is scope of activities. Business includes trade and aids to trade. Trade is that branch of commerce which is concentrated with exchange of goods and services, while aids to trade are service oriented industries which directly or indirectly help the smooth conduct of business operations. For example, transportation, warehousing, insurance, advertising, and sales promotions and banking. The sixth characteristic of the business is economic institution. Business is an economic institution. All business activities are guided by a desire to earn profit. Business houses undertake market research in order to forecast market demand according to adjust supply of goods and services with the main objective of generating profit and creating wealth. In this sense, a business unit is an economic institution. And the sixth characteristics of the business is social institution. Due to rapidly changing socio-economic environment, the concept of social responsibilities of business has gained immense importance. Business cannot ignore social needs as it is a part of society in the sense that it carried on by the people, to the people, and for the people. And seventh characteristics of the business is ethical and lawful. The purpose of business must be ethical and should be recognized by law. It's not avoidable by the basic norms of fundamental principles. For example, smuggling is unlawful and therefore we cannot be considered as a business. Similarly, selling beef or beef based product is not considered ethical in India. And eighth characteristics of the business is risk and uncertainty. Business involves high degree of risks and uncertainties. Profit is the reward for bearing risk and uncertainties in business. Risks due to fire, theft, pilferage, etc. are insurable risks. However, uncertainties such as fluctuations in price level, changes in fashion, changes in government policy, or government itself, etc., cannot be insured. And ninth one, characteristics of the business is creative and dynamic. Business houses are surrounded by a large number of complex exogenous factors such as social, economical, technological, regulatory, and environmental. These factors keep on changing and business units have to adjust accordingly. Hence, business units are accepted to be creative and dynamic in order to adapt to the changing business environment. And last and final characteristics of the business is globalization business. Globalization has become a subject of very serious discussion in national economic policies and corporate sector. Globalization implies greater integration of the nation's economy with the world economy. This can be achieved through liberalization of rules and regulations and creating favorable business environment in globalizations. These are the characteristics of the business. Thank you.